Let's go thrifting here in Burlington, Iowa. A thrift store I don't hit very often. It's called Hopefully Yours. And as you can see, it is very well organized. I went ahead and grabbed a cart, but then I felt a little overwhelmed and I stopped recording. There's a big cool thing of vintage plushies, as you saw when I first walked in. I will show you the haul at the end if you want to stick through. I only videoed a few minutes of the thrift experience because I was in a time crunch, so I had to shop as quick as I could. And I'm always attracted to tie-dye. I don't know why, but I did find some cute vintage plushies. This one is absolutely adorable. A little vintage denim Lee overall teddy bear plush. They have a cute little baby section, which is adorable. I love pastels. And this bunny was so cute, but the glitter was coming off. If it was in better condition, I totally would have picked it up. It was $1.50, but I really love the style. It was not branded as well, so I did pass. But how stinking cute. Now this, if it was cheaper, I would have gotten. Can't see how much that was, but adorable. $19.44. Very, very good condition. Now I'm scrolling through this, but I was over the moon because I saw baby blankets. I haven't seen very many over the last several months, but this one was $6. I did Google Lens it. That's how I always find out the comps. And I did pass. Now, if it was $2, I would have gotten it, but some people were selling them super cheap. So the haul includes a collection of items from 3 different thrift stores. So do keep that in mind, as I don't typically find a whole lot at one location. It is kind of hit or miss. But here we have a pair of, excuse me, 90s Avon cherry dangle earrings. Those are cute. And then we have some 80s iridescent, like big clip-on earrings. And these are marked by... it doesn't matter. Comps were actually really low for these. I paid $1 a piece, but I may list these on like Mercari or Etsy for about $20. I typically don't do low listings, but I don't. Like, these are really good for like a rave, or if you're going to an 80s party or a night out. They clip on and they feel so comfortable. Sometimes the clip-ons can pinch, but those feel nice. So again, not a huge investment, not a huge return, but I could not pass those up. All right, so as you saw from the video clip, there was a cute round shelf of plushies, and they were all reasonably priced, and I could not leave this little vintage Lee teddy behind. $1.50, and most of these I will most likely sell on Etsy. And there's the little leather patch, so he's a cutie. I've sold this one, or one very similar. It's a little rattle. It was 50 cents, and it's by Baby First. These are like early 2000s, late 90s. And I can't remember what I sold mine for before. I'll put it up in the corner if I can find it. I found some really cute little Easter bunny plushies, and I just had to get them. Here's a little cutie that I'll probably just put on Etsy or Mercari for like 25, 30 bucks, but really cute for that little Easter basket. Google Lens said 70s, 80s, but yeah, it looks like 80s. It's by Russ. This one is really cute as well. Looks like a choir singing little bunny that's white. And this little satin gown is by Dandy, and there is actually, there's actually batteries, so I will test this one. Who doesn't love a little puffalump? This one is absolutely adorable in the carrot. I love it so much. And it is by Department 56, which is always a good thing. Cute. I do look that they're clean, but these wash in the washer really well. Okay, I think that might be near the end of the Plush. Before I get into the blankets, there were a few items I have already listed that I will go over and just put pictures up in the corner. The first was a Brighton like wallet mini purse. It looks like a purse with this cute woven top handle, and it does have a removable strap that you can wear on your shoulder or as a crossbody, and it's a trifold wallet. Now, if you go to Brighton's website, their bags retail for a lot of money. This wallet was probably about $230. It is a newer model. Typically when I find Brighton, it's from about the 90s. And so that was exciting. I unfortunately could not find the stock photo or the style name, which could help sell it. But I did mark it up higher than other listings because a lot of the other listings were older from about like the 90s. And this is a very trendy piece that I think is more current. So I listed it for $70, I believe, on eBay. And like I said, it was well taken care of. It didn't have any blemishes or like signs of wear, really. So the other one was this really cool hiking bag that I think had just gotten put out. It was $5 or $6. Same thing with that Brighton purse. And it just really nice, had lots of padding. It was by a company I hadn't heard of before. Again, I'll put up in the corner. And I thought it might retail for more. I did find them on Amazon for like 60 to 70. I think it depends on the colorway. Mine was gray and blue. Flaw free, like, you know, hiking stuff can get really dirty pretty quick. And I didn't see anything wrong with it. Like, it had never been used possibly. And so I listed mine for $40. Excuse me. I listed mine for $40 last night, and it already has at least one watcher. So it's exciting. Let's see. If I listed anything else, I'll just pop it up in the corner really quick. But I don't think I have. Okay. Moving on to the blankets. I do well. If you follow me on Instagram, I post my daily sales sometimes. Not every day because I'm just not that dedicated. But here we have a baby comforter. It is, I think it's by Circo, but the tag was from like late 2000 or early 2000s. Circo, oh wait, the date's here. It's actually from 2014, so it's not super old, but old enough. And it's nice and clean. And for $3, I'll probably list that for $40. This one, I typically pass on Afghans just because I see them everywhere. But I loved, this is like a lime green. And it has like a 3D palm crocheted on like everything. I just really love the pattern and the texture. So I did go ahead and get that one for a few dollars. This snuck in here. Just a nice bread and butter, Eileen Fisher. This is a linen blend. And at first I thought it was a shirt, which I was not super hip on. I probably actually, excuse me, gosh. I would have passed on this just because Eileen Fisher doesn't perform as well as it used to. So I try to stick with like their pants, jackets, things a little bit more substantial. But this actually has a zip closure and it is a lightweight jacket. Perfect entering into the spring summer. Now I'm going to show this really quick. I would love to get more into art. I'm kind of creative in a little bit, so I love art and I know it can fetch a lot of money if you know your stuff. So that's something I would love to learn moving forward. But this is an oil painting. This is original. You can see as it shows the texture of the flowers, which I love. It is very vibrant. And this is a Peruvian style painting, like Mexican art, but they called it Peruvian style. And you see, I did see some similar online. However, this is not framed. It is on like, it almost looks like burlap. So if you guys know, but it is fabric. You can tell that it's like layered the way they painted it. I don't know if this is the signature, but there is a word right there. I cannot find anything out, but I got this for $6 and I'm hoping to sell it for over $100. And the fact that it's not framed is totally fine with me because adding a frame with glass and the heavy frame would just add more money to the shipping. So I'm going to sell it just like this. I'm just careful not to bend it or fold it because I don't want to crack any of the paint, but it's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so that's that. Moving back to blankets. This was $1, so I just went ahead and grabbed it really quick. It just looks like, it's that fleece. These are really popular in the earlier 2000s. The tag is faded, but I'll just use Google Lens. It's probably like Walmart. So this was just $1, and I will probably sell it for about $30. like these baby blankets are typically my bread and butter. Some can go for like closer to 100. Here's a nice Bohemian 70s piece. It's just this nice, I do wish it wasn't like a brown and beige colorway, but that's okay. Has this like soft muted pink floral brown, and it does have a a thing for your hair, or you could wear that as like a bandana, but I think this goes on in your head, on your head. And then here's the neck scarf. So it comes with accessories. Can't remember how much I paid for this. Not much. $5 or under. So that'll probably, I'll probably list that for like maybe $50. Okay. We're nearing the end, guys. I really didn't find, like I said, a ton of stuff. And I went to the bins 2 weeks ago, and I've already gotten all my stuff listed. And I already sold the Coach purse for like $100. It sold within like a day, 2 days. Didn't take very long. Okay, I love selling these 90s maxi floral dresses. Very feminine. This is a darker floral. And it's like this chiffon overlay. But the thing that I love is either having the cowl neck or the draping in the front or the back. So this one has it in the back. Stunning. It's tagged as a size 12. But I think it'll probably fit more like a 10. So I will try this one on, which I'm hoping will sell it. I paid a couple dollars for that one. $2 for that one. I paid $6 for this, very similar style. Oops. And it's just another dark floral. If I could get this rearranged. When I picked it up, I just turned it inside out. Okay, so this one is a short sleeve. And again, it has thin shoulder pads, but it is maxi length. And it just drapes. It's, you know, it's not like a sheath dress. I'm not sure what you call this, but really pretty. And again, this is long with the chiffon overlay. And the last item I have to show you guys, I'm not even going to worry about taking it out of the bag. I already photographed it last night. It needs a small mending, but it's a brand I've seen before, I think, but I've passed. And then I recently learned that it's actually sold at Nordstrom for hundreds of dollars, and it's the brand Mark New York, if I'm saying that correctly. Maybe Andrew Mark. I think it's Andrew Mark New York. And it was a leather coat, very high quality, butter soft, heavy. It is insulated, and it was in really nice condition. I think it's also an extra large, which is nice. So I went ahead and picked that up for a few dollars. And the only issue is that on the flap pocket, it's Velcro. And the Velcro has like started to come unattached. So I just need to stitch it, and before I officially list it and disclose that in my listing. But it is beautiful. Comps are seriously all over the place. People will like try to put it up on auction for $10, which is silly. I rarely ever, I only do maybe 5 auctions a year. But this coat I'll probably list for about $200 or best offer, as it is getting near the end of the season, which is amazing. I love spring and flowers. So that was all I had for this haul. I do plan on going shopping today and probably next week. I just love popping into places and staying there for like an hour and getting a handful of items, just because when I get home, I'm not overwhelmed to list it, and I get it listed quickly, which is always nice because you don't want to add to your death pile. So, all right, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.